Oh! Song is a fucking banger, dude. Yeah. Alright, I'm done getting set up over here. So let's get this show on the road. At least I thought I was done getting set up, but now I am. Damn, excuse me. Just fucking ate. Thanks for the Doritos, Eli. I just had quite a few of those, actually. Still have the taste. Alright, what's up? We're starting FF6 today. May I say this is some good ass artwork for FF6 Advance. You guys didn't see the original though. Here. Go back a bit just to OG FF6 artwork right here. Okay, but we were on this one. So anyway, yeah, we finished Final Fantasy V last night. It's a hell of a long ass stream, went way longer than I thought it would. Tonight's not gonna be like that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Hiko Amano, is that the artist name? I never actually memorized his name. But yeah, Final Fantasy V was fun. It was good. I think I gave my thoughts on it last night, so... I remember... Oh my god, I just remembered. I remembered I said I was gonna look up the story and lore for Eureka to see if how much of it references FF5's story directly. And I totally forgot to do that. I guess we'll have to save it for another stream. I'll just have to make some light comments about it after I read about it later. Because now we're moving on to FF6, so... I got the video all set up, so... You know me. It's hard for me to stop a banger like this. It's too good! Oh, we gotta go. So... without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This is SNES Long Play 216 Final Fantasy VI, Part 1 of 7, uploaded by World of Long Plays, played by Ironsharp. That name sounds familiar. Did we... Let's see, we watched somebody named Parazing... Oh, I think Ironsharp is the one who did the first Final Fantasy, right? On World of Long Plays? Hopefully, because that dude was pretty solid. Can't remember. So Amano does the concept artwork, mostly for the old games, but still works for Square Enix. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I saw a little bit about him on some documentary on Netflix talking about old video games. They actually had a segment for Square, of course. It was like the history of video games, from like back when they first, you know, started and became mainstream and all that stuff. So they had a segment about like the first few Final Fantasy games leading up to today's, and they mentioned how his artwork is like represented the characters the way he imagined them, but then the little sprites and the graphics from way back then, they could only do so much, so the sprites looked very different. And then they were like, as the graphics and graphics technology for video games just got better and better, the character started to look more and more like his actual artwork, his actual like original vision, which was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, I see the artwork for a lot of characters from the early games, and I'm like, I wonder what these games would look like if they were remade today. And the characters look like in the artwork rather than the little sprites that we see. Because sometimes they can look very different. Even into the Super Nintendo era, the characters look very different, I feel. They give a different like vibe, their little sprites, than the artwork. Oh, that's cool. He does the concept artwork for 14, too. I gotta pay attention to the opening credits a little bit more than... I didn't know that. Alright, so let's get started. And like I said, if Ironsharp is the person we saw for FF1's World Long Plays up here, we're in for a good ride. Because that means it's going to be well done, organized, straight to the point, and it's not going to be, you know, a mess, hopefully, like Final Fantasy V was. That shit was crazy. By the way, the Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster launched yesterday, which explains why 2 nights ago, which I think was around... I had a late stream, which was close to midnight. I got like 24 unique viewers because the game literally had just launched and people thought I was playing that. I didn't realize I was just watching a YouTube video of an older... of the old Final Fantasy V. I wasn't playing the Pixel Remaster. I had no idea, by the way. I had no idea the Pixel Remaster Final Fantasy V was coming out yesterday. Now, just to give some intro here. It's called Final Fantasy III in the video because this is the Western release of the game on Super Nintendo. And this is the third Final Fantasy game they released, so they didn't want to confuse the Western audience, and they were just like, just call it Final Fantasy III, even though it's not. But that's because a bunch of FFs before this weren't even released here. I don't know what FF1 and 2 were for Western releases, but they also were not the actual FF1 and 2. I don't know which games they did release before this one as a Western release, but that's why it's titled that way. But it is Final Fantasy VI. Don't worry. Oh yeah, quick audio check. Not their sound. Well, there was sound with the music too, but, you know. I've seen the speedrun for this game a couple times, so this is a little nostalgic. When I played it, I played the... Oh my god, that's right! I said I was gonna... Jesus Christ. Do you guys remember I said I was gonna show the CGI intro for FF6 when I did that for FF5? I totally forgot about that. Jesus Christ. Well, we're not past the intro screen, so it doesn't really ruin anything. It would be worse if I'd done this after the actual intro of the game started. So give me 1 second, I'll pull that up really quick. Let's see. I'll just open up in a new tab. So I found the Final Fantasy V one really quick, so I know this will only take a second. Let's see. There it is, Final Fantasy VI CGI opening for the Final Fantasy Anthology version on PlayStation. This shit's pretty cool. You guys are gonna like this, for those who haven't seen it. Let's see, which one's the higher quality one? That one's stretched out, that looks bad. I'll go with this one. You'll probably hear some audio. So I'm gonna vet it a little bit, make sure it's actually decent quality. Yeah, not bad. The other videos, they stretched the video out just to fill out the whole screen, and it actually kind of looks a little weird. So, we'll go with this older one that was uploaded on June 30th of 2010. See, this is set up. Okay, moving back to the desktop. Here it is, the CGI intro for FF6 on the Anthology. The Anthology version on PlayStation. Terra's theme. That piano, though. They just showed a lot of characters really quick. Locke, Setzer, and Shadow, I think is her name, the ninja. Celeste, Edgar, Terra. I can't believe I remember all their names. Oh yeah, it's important to point out during the intro here. For the Anthology version, they made an updated Magitech armor that is not going to be in the Super Nintendo original release of the game. There's some flying Magitech armor right there. I forget what they call them. They're in FF14 as enemies, and you can have one as a mount too. I forgot I think they're just called flying armor or something. There it is, Yoshitaka Amano. Terra walking along with that dead look in her eyes. Oh, we saw Edgar again, sitting on his throne, and his brother Sabine on the top of that mountain, meditating. I seriously can't remember. I can't believe I remember all their names. I'm sure there's some characters I don't, though. There's a fuck ton of characters in this game, I should say. Not all of them are featured in the intro. Command to the Empire Force in particular. Commence to launch the attack on Narsh, the coal mines city. Yeah, this is not the Magitech armor we're gonna see, unfortunately. Unless I actually found the playthrough of the PlayStation Anthology version, but why did that look like something out of FF7? It looked like something from the underwater reactor. It's probably a machine with a similar concept. I love this new updated design for Magitech armor. The fact that they look like... That's Kefka, of course. The fact that they look like almost like dinosaurs. It's so fucking cool. See? What y'all think of that CGI intro? It's good shit, right? Round of applause for them, for the animators, everyone who worked on that. That shit's fucking cool. Alright, now we can start the game. So yeah, in that version of the game, when you fight against the Imperial troopers who are riding Magitech armor, you see that version of the Magitech. It's really cool. That's the new enemy model. Is that dinosaur thing we just saw? Which, you know, it's the same... similar model to the one used in 14, so any 14 fans will recognize it. But in the original FF6 release, which is what we're going to watch, the Magitech armor actually looked a lot more simple. You'll see it soon enough. A lot more simplistic design. Not as fancy as that. But there is a model of it as an enemy in FF14. I remember I saw it in Stormblood, actually. So they have the older Magitech armor there too, but they call it something different. Long ago, the War of the Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland, and magic simply ceased to exist. Dark, ominous music, setting the tone for the game. 1,000 years have passed. Iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered, and high technology reigns. But there are some who would enslave the world by reviving the dread destructive force known as magic. Can it be that those in power are on the verge of repeating a senseless and deadly mistake? Feels too real, man. Feels too real. Square's presentation is always immaculate. Seeing the CGs back then, we've come a long way. Yeah, exactly. I know, we have come a long way, but yeah, this is how the Magitech armor actually looks, but you'll see it in more detail when it's an actual enemy in front of you in a fight. Right now it's just a little chibi sprite version, but you can tell right away it doesn't look like a fucking dinosaur, like in that intro. And even in the PlayStation version, it doesn't look like that when you're riding on it, unfortunately. Vix. There's the town. They're actually supposed to be named, I think it's supposed to be Biggs. But you know, I feel like I've said this throughout the entire Final Fantasy 1 through 6 playthroughs. Translation errors. I'm sure they heard Biggs in an accent and were like, I think he said Vix. Yeah, let's write that. At least they got Wedge right, though. Hard to believe an Esper's been found intact there. 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. It's a long ass time. Still, that's not that long ago. I gotta say, that's not really like an ancient war. That's somewhat recent for something that was so destructive and world-changing, I'd say. Also, you can see the little town right there. I never saw this until literally right now. When I played this game, they were like looking at the town, but see how they're looking off to the left? I thought the town was off screen somewhere, and these were just mountains over here. And I just noticed the little houses right there. So you think it's still alive? Probably, judging from the urgency of our orders. And this woman, this sorcerer, why is she here? I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. Holy shit. Elfin lead over here. Not to worry. The slave crown on her head robs her of all conscious thought. She'll follow orders. Jesus. We'll approach from the east. Move out. That's why she had that dead look in her eyes in the intro. She's completely robbed of her will. Just a slave to them. Producer Hironobu Sakaguchi. Yoshinori Kitase, director, along with Hideyoko Ito. This music though. Terra's theme is Tetsuya Nomura is a graphic designer. There you go. Nobuo Uematsu for music. There it is, image designer Yoshitaka Amano. Yeah, Terra's theme is quite something. It's always a treat to listen to. It always brings out certain emotions in me when I hear it. It's just... Translator, Ted Woolsey. Thanks, Ted. You did your best. Oh, I didn't know that, Eli. That explains a lot. So if you sit on the title screen, you see the intro. That's why it's looping. I'm guessing at some point the player just is going to click something and start the game properly. Yeah. I'll fast forward through this because it's the same intro all over again. Sorry I brought up Elfin Lied. I know that's a disturbing reference to make, but it's the only thing I could think of when I thought about like this like defenseless looking girl that can just tear everybody apart. And they all underestimate her, you know? Let's see. Nomura started taking over the design direction and character designs with Final Fantasy VII and Parasite Eve since Amano wanted to focus on other projects. Which is why they went in such a modern redesign. Oh, that's why the art style does seem to take a completely different direction after this. I was actually going to comment, once we actually got to Final Fantasy VII, that this is where it starts to get more anime. Because, yeah, I noticed too the jarring difference in the art style and everything between FF1 through 6 and then FF7 onward. It's very different. It's like you said, it looks very modern. But I guess my way of interpreting that, for some reason, was... It looks very anime compared to before. Anyway, the intro's looping, but I'm going to take this opportunity instead of pausing to turn on my ceiling fan real quick before the game actually starts. Alright, there we go. Hit the wrong button the first time. Shit. The wind. Alright, we're back. I hate fast forwarding through this, but we already saw it, so... For some reason, the player recording it decided to, you know, let it, I don't know, let the intro play twice. There it is. Let's put her on point. No sense taking any risks. Forward. Yeah, she's a slave. She's cannon fodder. The Esther's gotta be in here. Move out. So let her go in front, be the meat shield, right? That makes perfect sense. As a kid, I didn't really understand what was going on. Now I'm like, oh, that's why they're doing that. Machine riding self-important swine? Take this! Doge! Lobo. Which is wolf in Spanish. So it's a wolf. Damn, they got tamed wolves here? Well, he's fried now. Doge is dead. Hey, the victory music! Hooray for imperialism! Against defenseless people. Let's go. You notice they don't have an MP stat? Look how the first enemy you kill is just this defenseless dog. Or wolf, I guess. You just laser beam it to death. A lot of different settings here. They're trying to get everything all cozy for themselves. Imperial Magitech armor? Not even Narsh is safe anymore. Let me see the, I'm actually curious to see what the Magitech armor can do. Let's see. Fire Beam, Bolt Beam, Ice Beam, and Heal Force. Oh, but they have... She has more. Fire Beam, Bolt Beam, Ice Beam, Bioblast, Heal Force, Confuser, X-Fer, and Tech Missile. She has more than them. fire beam, just like Doge. Just got fried. Take that, you insurgent rebel scum. Bow down to the Empire. Narsh's freedom depends on us. More insurgents. We all know what to do with them. We're gonna have some good lunch today. Good old Doge meat. Cooked, hot, and ready. Served hot and ready, I should have said. What does this do? What the fuck was that? Expert, he just got like lifted and teleported into oblivion or something. What the hell? He just got yeeted out of existence. It's a harsh way to go, I gotta say. Yo, these giant things are so fucking... You can't explore half the town because they're so big. We've got him trapped now. Oh shit, it's a pincer. Oh, I think this is the game that introduces that. I don't think we've had a pincer attack before. This is the first game in the series where we get that. Bioblast? The modern connotations of that word make me not want to think about what that actually... You know, what the hell did she actually just shoot at him? What are these machines filled with? Animal abuse? Well, they're Imperials. What do you expect? They don't give a shit. We're on the Empire side right now. Against our will. We must defend the mines! Against our will, but nevertheless, we got a job to do. Take them out! They do a really good job in this intro of showing you just how outmatched the enemies are. Which does... It's a clever way of showing how powerful the enemy entity in this game is going to be. Because you get to fight for the bad guys first. So it's like this whole intro really establishes the helplessness of the people that they're conquering. So they should just use Confuser. And now they're hitting themselves. Does what it's supposed to, I guess. Tech missile? Damn. Just mowing this whole town down. According to our source, the frozen Esper was found in a new mine shaft. Maybe this one? Oh shit, they're back. The were-rats. The nightmare fuel looking enemies from the first, they were in the first one, right? FF1 or FF2? Where I was like, oh my god, they look like a cartoon, but they look so fucking evil. It's like Mickey Mouse just got corrupted and works for Satan now or some shit. Yeet him out of existence. Oh shit, it didn't work! That rat's like, get that shit out of here. Oh, just laser him, I guess. I think those are the new save points for this game. It's a flashing starlight. An eerie glow surrounds you. Want info about save points? Sure. At save points you can use a sleeping bag or tent and also save a game. If you should perish, you'll automatically be able to play from your last save. Though any GP treasures, whatever you found will have to be found again. Your level and EXP data... What did it say? Will be retained. Wait, really? You can save a game anywhere on the world map. Is that really how the save system worked in that game? I think it's sort of misleading the way they wrote that. I think they're just pretty much saying you're gonna start from that point again. They're saying your level and EXP when you saved it is gonna be retained. Same with the treasures. So whatever you obtained after the save point, you're gonna have to re-obtain again. That goes without saying. I'll handle this. Stand back. Bam! We won't hand over the Esper. Welk? Get him! Welk. The giant snail. Hold it! Think back to our briefing. What about it? Do you recall hearing about a monster that eats lightning? And stores the energy in its shell? Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Alright already. He's like, let's just kill it. Who cares? We got badass weapons. Technology, we ain't gonna lose. I'm impressed though. The freedom fighters slash rebels of Narsh here actually, they have a powerful, monster under their control. To help defend themselves against imperialism. Gru? Oh, he went inside his shell. I guess we just wait for him to come back out then. Dude, the boss music. I was too busy reading the text to comment on it, but damn. The boss music goes fucking ham in this game. I like it way better than 5's. That shit hurt. Yeah, they got a monster that could stand up to the Empire's match attack. It's impressive. You think Welk is actually a Fate boss in FF14? That could be, actually. That might actually be true. You know where I think he'd be? I think he'd be in the Stormblood area. Because underwater, that area has a snail monster. It looks just like this, actually. Has an A-rank hunt mark. Oh, he's dead. We got him, boys! Hell yeah! America! Fuck yeah! Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah! It's for your own protection. You guys are fighting against your own best interests. Let us colonize you. It's for your own safety. We're here to liberate this place. From savages. It's for freedom! A vaporite? What the fuck is that? It's like a ball of water. We got him, sir. This is the Frozen Esper. Yeah. Got it, boys. We're going home. Try talk. Hey, what's the matter? Do you know something we don't? The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Don't worry about it, Reg. Ah! Yeah, you don't have to worry about a thing anymore. Hey, Wedge, where are you? What's happening? You don't have to worry about that either anymore, Biggs. Where am I? Whoa! And I only just removed the crown. Head hurts. Probably because you were wearing that crown for a while. Easy. This is a slave crown. The others had complete control over you. This guy also moves kind of fast. While you were wearing it. What happened to them? I can't remember a thing. Don't worry. It'll all come back to you. In time, that is. So they're familiar with the Empire's technology, I guess. Because he knows what that is. A mysterious young woman, controlled by the Empire and born with the gift of magic. And like the best theme music in the game, too. Please enter a name. Default, Terra. My name is Terra. Excuse me. Impressive! I've never heard of anyone recovering this fast. More doges. Oh shit, they still see her as an enemy, don't they? Open up! Give us back the girl and the Empire's Magitech armor. Wait, it's still here? Open this door. We want that girl. She's an officer of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? Look, I have to get you out of here. I don't have time to explain. Over here. I just repeat the same line. Oh shit, there's an elixir in that clock? Let's go, dude. Get rewarded for early game exploration. Make your way out through the mines. I'll keep these brutes occupied. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's an A rank mark in Stormblood Welk. That snail monster. I know because I was doing MSQ as Zera. Her first time through MSQ. That alt character that I have, and she, well, I encountered it, but I avoided it because I knew it was going to kill me. I was there to fight Susano. She's up there! Uh-oh, she got spotted. Bring! Dun 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 dun. Play the Metal Gear Solid chase music. She's got a few items at least. Oh, Biggs and Wedge got yeeted out of existence by that Esper, so we won't be seeing them anymore. Repo Man? He's here to repossess shit? Hi here. He just threw a wrench at her and then died. He's like, ugh! And keeled over dead. I guess there's still not a run button in this game. Phoenix Town. Spelled in a weird way, but you know, translation stuff. Maybe dash is still an ability you have to get from a certain character or something in this game. Or you just, you know, you gain the ability to run later or something. I was pretty sure you could run in this game. Got our first sleeping bag. I'm guessing that just recovers one person's HP and MP at a save point. Instead of like a tent, that's for the whole party. Got her! Shit. They do got her. Oh, fuck! Well, there's a Deus Ex Machina for you. Fucking ground opened up. Oh, but she took a heavy hit. She's done. My sweet little magic user. Wee. It's a fucking Kefka, dude. His laugh. With this slave crown, I'll practically own you. Fucking creep. Fire beam. Wee, good. Burn up everything. Turn the whole place into glass. Nuke it. For freedom. We stand on the brink of a major breakthrough. In the days to come, we'll witness a total revival of magic. Gestalt, huh? It is our destiny, and ours alone, to take this mystic force and claim what is rightfully ours. Which, I always wondered, who's the one that determines what's rightfully yours? With our newfound power, nothing can stand in our way. It's, self-proclamation. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestalt! It's rightfully ours because we can take it. So it's ours. Oh, hey, Jen. And thank you for following, Sir Deg. Did I miss something? No? Okay. I don't think so. I have my chat over here on a tablet, that's why I have to turn away like that. So, but thanks for the follow, Sir Dag. I appreciate that. And hi, Jen. Hope you're having a good night. Appreciate you tuning into the stream. Say hi to my brother. I know he's I know he's there. Took you long enough. How goes the robbing and plundering trade? Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler searching the world over for relics of the past. I like how they introduce the characters in this game. Locke. With his badass little bandana. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. It depends on how you go about treasure hunting, actually. Anyway, were you the one who sent for me? Yeah, there's a girl I'd like you to meet. This better not have anything to do with that Magitech writing Imperial witch. I don't know if he wanted to say something else there. Imperial troops are pursuing her even as we speak. This town is no match for the Empire. Our independence can only be assured if we join forces with the Returners, an underground resistance movement. That girl wasn't responsible for her actions. We must get her to understand our dilemma. Alright. I think we'd better help her. Agreed. Make your way first to Figaro and talk to the king. Right on. Well, he got here fast. Time for the tower defense minigame. Now we gotcha. Holy shit, that's a lot of dudes. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Kupo. My people are here. It's the homies. Moogles. Are you saying you want to help me? Kaboom! Can't get enough of their cuteness. Use us to save Terra from the guards. I think they try to explain. Yeah, need more info? They'll fight using 3 different groups. You press the Y button to switch between them. Your job is to defeat the commander of the guards before his men reach Terra. Save her, or else. Or else. That's ominous. Mog? Wait, what are their names? Mog, Cuckoo, Kutan, and Kupan. Nice. Oh shit, this thing's low on battery. How am I enjoying the gameplay so far? They're pretty good. I finished Final Fantasy V last night and it was pretty fun. It was nice. I didn't like it as much as Final Fantasy IV because I feel like FF4 had better story, character, and plot development. This one more than make up for it though, because this one's like blows them all out of the water. But yeah, I've been enjoying them. It's pretty fun. And something weird happened I mentioned earlier on stream, where like, not today, but I mentioned that 2 nights ago, around midnight, because I streamed pretty late, that time, I got like 24 unique viewers when I was streaming Final Fantasy V, and it's because the Pixel Remaster dropped, and I had no fucking idea that happened. It just happened to drop when I was finishing up the playthrough of Final Fantasy V, so a bunch of people came by and they were like, oh, this isn't the Pixel Remaster, what the fuck? It's cool, you actually set up where you want them to be. Oh no, it actually starts. It's not like FF7's tower defense, where it gives you time to set up. You have to go right away. I'll put it at 1.5 for this. If it drags on too long, I'll speed it up. The hell did he just throw? A boomerang? Was that like a saw blade? Yo, that wolf in the middle's getting pretty damn close. Cuckoo, no! Somebody heal his ass. Kupek, Kupop, and Kumama. Those are Locke's partners. Oh, okay. He left that Moogle in charge of the little choke point there, so they wouldn't reach Terra. Kushu, Kurin, Kuru, and Kamog? Or Kamog. I don't know how you pronounce that. He's not gonna make it back there. Yeah. Kill him. I'm guessing he put Locke down there so he could fight the last enemy after this. Which is, I think, is a boss fight. I think, I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to see what were the names of the other guys. Because I know he pulled up the menu very briefly just now. Kushu, Kurin, Kuru, and Kamog were these guys. These guys were Mog, Kuku, Kutan, and Kupan. Okay. The OG homie here, Mog, is in this party. And then Locke's party was, whatever. We read that one before. It was Kupek and somebody else. We'll see it in a second. Yeah, I was on late a couple times this week for sure. Definitely. Lobo and Marshall. The Marshall's the boss, I guess. Kupek, Kupop, and Kumama, yeah. So we got all the Moogle names. I like how Mog is the unique one. It's the only one that doesn't start with Ku. Or some variation of that. I like how they all have different weapons, though. Maces and boomerangs and shit. Kill him. Slice him up. Dude hurts. He's in Marshall, alright. Is GP supposed to be... No, they still use Gil for money. What is GP in this game? I kind of forgot about that. Thanks, Moogles! We're in your debt. You cute little mole rats. Let's get the hell out of here. Dude, he is booking it. Locke being the thief class, I think he's the one who has dash. So as long as he's in the party, you can actually run. I think this switch will... Hey? You back with us now? You saved me? Save your thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember anything. Past or present. You have amnesia? Oh yeah, the old man forgot to mention that, didn't he? A man said my memory would come back. Give it time. You're safe with me. I give you my word. She's like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I won't leave you until your memory returns. By the way, the secret entrance might be useful someday. Don't forget about it. He means that, by the way. We're gonna be back here a long time from now, and this is critical for re-entering this place. Not hard to find, though. You just go into the town, go left. Hey? Who might you be? It's like, oh shit. We can't go back. This is the pit. We better hightail it southward to Figaro. And that's the game's way of telling you can't go back into town, since they're looking for you. The pits, he says. Yeah, I did want to start streaming earlier today, but shit got in the way as usual, and I started hella late. This is a classroom for the beginner. Here we answer your questions about the world. Think of us as your advisors. Classroom. This is water from a recovery spring. It'll restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located throughout the world. Okay. This is all mostly tutorial stuff, so I probably won't read it all out loud. Like how I selectively read out loud NPCs anyway. I usually only read out loud when it's actual story dialogue. But when we're just talking to NPCs in town, sometimes I choose not to save my voice. Environmental science. Literally environmental science. They're like, this is what you'll see when you're exploring the place. Save points, other stuff. Pots, treasure chests. tincture. So you just open it up and just like drop a couple drops. It gives you a pick-me-up. Relics? Oh. Relics are basically the accessories of this game. Everybody can equip too. Monster in a box. I like how he tells you too. He warns you. Sometimes monsters can be in these treasure chests, so watch the fuck out. Damn. What's with all the wolves? We're causing a genocide here. The poor doges. Riding chocobos. Okay. Makes sense. Battle tactics. Makes sense, yeah. Damage is more severe in a pincer attack. I would think so, yeah. Most of that stuff is pretty... Oh, that's cool. Okay, this is something I actually want to memorize so I know what's going on during the fights. Let's see. The color changes. Blue is reflect. Yellow equals defense up. Green is magic defense up. Red, speed up. White, speed way down. Pink, time stops. That's a lot. I might not memorize. I'll probably be like, what did that mean again, that color? They're telling you about, status effects. Right. They literally tell you everything here, man. But they tell you it without spoiling anything. You guys notice that? Like, that guy just talked about sword tech, which only one character gets in the entire game. And yeah, he tells you about it without telling you who gets it. What did that guy say? That caught my interest. Near fatal status can result in special hidden skills. Oh shit, really? I heard that there were limit breaks in this game. Near fatal status can result in special hidden skills. See what happens if you select command fight. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm gonna level with you. I've played this game twice, just like Final Fantasy V. Both times, never once did I get a limit break. But I've heard they're actually a thing in this game. There was a strategy guide I read as a kid that said that there's actually limit breaks in this game. They're just super fucking rare. Like, you have to be at, like he said, near fatal, like, really low health, and even then it's still really rare that it'll happen. I've never seen one. And they said it's pretty common to go through the entire game without ever seeing a single one. And then I guess that's probably why they changed the limit break system to an actual bar that fills up for FF7, so that people could actually see them and use them. But then they went back to the HP thing like this for FF8, but it's actually common. Like, if you're in, like, caution, yellow caution status, I'm thinking of Resident Evil. When you're on low HP, and your HP is like yellow, you're probably going to get a limit break pretty commonly in FF8. But in this game, forget about it. You're likely never going to see it. You have to force it. So I think I'm going to do something special and probably look up like an exhibition video for the limit breaks when we're close to the end of the game or something. Because I want to see them. I've never seen every character's limit break in this game. I've never seen a single one. I'm curious now. Well, off we go. Leafer. Oh, that's cute. It's a little... Okay. It's a little bunny rabbit coming out of a piece of lettuce. But it had red evil eyes, so... So we gotta kill it. Sand rays? Manta rays that goes through the sand. Interesting. Thank God there's a sort button for items. Figaro Castle. Wait! Thank God these places aren't too far away from each other. Hey! Oh, it's you. Proceed. Wow, the Chocobos look different. They got a nice graphics update between FF5 and 6, even though it's the same console. Beyond is the Figaro Castle engine room. We're ready to leave at a moment's notice. Like, wait a minute, what? That's dangerous! Yes, they just implied this castle is mobile. It has an engine. These thieves have been terrorizing the vicinity, stay away from them. It's similar to when we saw the prisoners in Castle Tycoon or wherever. In Final Fantasy V. Which that reminded me. Go see the king. Do you guys remember the player liberated that wolf or whatever? Called that legendary thief or whatever guy? And then he took one of the treasures from a treasure chest in a dungeon later, and I thought we were going to find him and maybe he would give it to us? They never actually found the wolf. I just realized that's a loose end that never got tied up in FF5. It doesn't look like it, but this castle incorporates some of the most high-tech devices in existence. For example... Oops. They're all top secret. Jebaited. Well, fuck you then. How dare you get my hopes up on telling me all that shit and then you're like, oh, sorry, I can't tell you. What an asshole. Tonics and antidotes. Tonics are basically weaker potions. You don't get potions till a little bit later. They want to start you off weak. I don't know if tonics ever come back. This is the first game they're introduced in. I think they don't... Does Final Fantasy IX have tonics? Because I know Final Fantasy IX is very fan-servicey. It was meant to be like a return to form somewhat. Or at least sort of a tribute to the older Final Fantasy games. Meaning Final Fantasy 1 through 5, basically. Because it's called... What was the slogan for FF9? The crystal comes back? Because the whole crystal concept is not used anymore for any more FF games until 9. Okay, here we go. I want to say FF9 has tonics, but I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. You mean this young woman? I guess he filled him in. Who do you think you are? I know, he just totally looked her up and down right in front of her. Just checked her out. She's like, what the fuck? Oh, but sorry. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady. Yeah, right after looking her up and down like that. The young king of Figaro Castle, allied to the Empire, and a master designer of machinery. Edgar. That's his default name. I am Edgar, king of Figaro. Surprised someone like me knows a king? Kinda, yeah. Talk to you later. I guess thieves gotta have connections. So, you're an Imperial soldier. No problem. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Please, relax while you're here. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. He seems like the type to say something like that. Look, why are you helping me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. I fucking thought so. This guy's just like Bart's. Womanizer over here. No. I knew this fool was checking her out. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. Jesus Christ. What's the third reason? I guess your abilities would be a distant third. Is that supposed to make her feel better? You just told her you just value her as a woman and above everything else, and that's the only reason you're helping her. I don't know if that's a better reason than her abilities. What's with you anyway, see? It's like, just kind of like, what the fuck? I guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. Yeah, no shit. I suppose a normal girl would have found them dashing. But I'm hardly normal. Yeah, he thought that would work on you. Feel free to wander about. No one can stop him. He's got the power of magic. We better get Pinkerton on this case. Debater over there. Bagaro Castle is the most modern structure in the world. Really? Okay, though Edgar showers his attentions on women, most are too smart to pay any attention to him. And he says his technique is getting rusty, huh? He recently tried to hit on the High Priestess. Surely he's talked to you? Oh yeah, he did. Her silence says it all. Tara's like, yeah, he hit on me too, don't worry about it. So Edgar is the type who goes into a room, and if he sees women there, he's like, hello, ladies. He does the hair flip, you know, because he's got long hair. Edgar has a twin brother. He was such a nice boy. Uh oh, story time. Guessing that's why the music went out. Brother, what's wrong with father? What's all this talk of his successor? Are you blind? Look how thin his face has become. What is it? Brother! Tears? Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Sabine. He's got a much shorter ponytail. Yes, his name is Sabine. Oh, he looked so like his father. When he ran away, he was a sweet little child. I wonder what he's like now. That was him as a child. I like how his sprite looked exactly like him as an adult. Edgar's at it again? He hits on anything that moves. So he just wants to fuck everything inside. Okay. Good to know. His Highness said he'd marry me when I get older. Boy, that didn't age well. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Boy, did that not age well. Yikes. That's a big yikes for me, Edgar. Jesus Christ. The Empire has smashed the 3 cities on the southern continent. Just a matter of time till they come up here. Yeah, but you guys are supposed to be allies, right? Yet you seem worried. What bothers you, my friend? This music is so fucking cool. Still, Edgar, what the fuck, dude? Why would you say that to a little girl like that? Jesus Christ. Scholars the world over are doing research on magic. silly people, scholars. Long ago, a force called magic existed. People who used magic were called mage knights. Oh. Is that a little different from the mystic knight? Figaro. Oh, weapons and items manufactured here are sent to South Figaro. You guys got another castle somewhere else? These guys are doing pretty well. Who's this? Oh, the Chancellor. The whole business of the succession was so repugnant to Sabine, the king's brother, that he fled the castle forever. The succession was settled with a coin toss. Really? Between who? If he left, who was the coin toss between? Well, how do you like my castle? It's alright, I guess. King Edgar, someone from the Empire to see you. Oh shit. They're gonna have to hide Terra. Probably Kefka. Sure enough, there he is. Phooey! Emperor Gestal's stupid orders. Well, he's not a fan of Gestal. Edgar, you pinhead! Why do you have to live in the middle of nowhere? These recon jobs are the pits. There's sand on my boots! Yes, sir. All set, sir. What an entitled prick. Idiots. Sir Kefka? What on earth do... Out of my way. I like how this guy's basically like a... They're establishing his character as basically a spoiled brat. He acts like a child. I thought we were allies. What are you doing in my domain? You've been busy down south, looking for more cities to destroy? That's for us to know. What brings Kefka, humble servant of Emperor Gestal, into our lovely presence? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. Well, if she's not important, why'd you come all the way out here to get her? This wouldn't have anything to do with this witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. You see, there are more girls here than grains of sand out there. I can't keep track of them all. I hate to be you if we found out you're lying. Mwah! I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. He already knows. Shit. Not for much longer. Not by the sound of that. The NPC said that they were allies. I'd say that guy's missing a few buttons. Where's Terra? That's an understatement, Luck. That dude is out of his fucking skull. Take her to her room. I'd love to chat with you, but the Chancellor and I must plan our strategy. Sometimes I hate being a king. If you'll excuse me. Follow me. Where the hell did he go? You just kind of have to figure out he's going that way. Don't you worry about a thing. You're Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? That's Treasure Hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. The truth is, he's collaborating with the Returners, an organization opposed to the Empire. I am his contact with that group. The old man you met in Narshe is one of us. Empire? But I'm a soldier of the Empire. Not willingly. Did you forget that? That's not true. They were using you. Things are different now. Excuse me. I don't understand. What should I do? I can't tell you what to do. You don't have to decide right now. You'll soon find your way. I think the right way to say that is, you'll soon find your way. Like just reassuring her and then walking out. But how will I know which way is right? The philosophical questions start to come up. What if what the Empire's doing is not all that bad? She has no way of knowing because she doesn't remember shit. What the? I'm guessing this is in the middle of the night because he was asleep. Yep. They set the whole fucking place on fire. I'm gonna turn your ass into a gingerbread man. What's happening? It's the Empire! It's Kefka! There he is. What are you doing? Fire! He's running in circles. Fire! Fire! Pricks. Bring me the girl. Now! I don't know what you're talking about. Then, welcome to my barbecue! What an asshole. Get ready. Yes, sir. Changed their mind? I guess I have no choice. Oh, shit! Or maybe I do! That was smooth. Ah! Shameful that a king should flee, leaving his people behind. How utterly delightful. Jump! Good catch. Okay, dive now! Yahoo! Fucking lock. Who says Yahoo anymore? But this is the 90s, so... Figaro submerged mode engaged! They did say there was an engine room for a reason. No one can touch the people of Figaro! Ha ha ha! That was an ad-lib, because I feel like he should have added that. That'll put out the fire, too. Kefka got thrown out on his ass. Go! Get them! Oh, he's pissed now. Oh shit, they're catching up. Well, so much for the Great Escape. We already know how badass and powerful Magitech armor is, so this is kind of a Monka shake. Metal kick? That's gotta fucking hurt. He wants to steal something from him. Holy shit, dude, that auto crossbow does some damage. The fuck? Edgar, what's the matter? You look positively spooked. Did you just see what I saw? Oh, Terra's magic. I was like, what are they freaking out about? Yeah, this kid seems loaded for bear. She's amazing. That was magic. Magic. Magic? She used magic? Can't hear what they're whispering about. Terra, where on earth did you learn that? This is hilarious. I like how they're just standing there patiently waiting for them to finish talking. Sorry, Look, I didn't mean to make such a big deal of this. Me either. It's just that I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... Edgar, Terra can use magic and we can't. That's the only difference between us. The fact is, we could use her help. Thank you, Locke. There you go, he settled it. Thank you, Edgar. What the fuck? I don't know what that was. Stop swooning! Alright, now they both have the hots for her. They're just like, she's amazing. And she's almost dead too, she needs health. Oh well, Edgar finished him off with his automatic crossbow. Hey, Magitek ain't so tough. Bravo, Figaro! Well done. Son of a submariner! I'll pay for this. Son of a submariner. This is great! Was that a bad person? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We're members of the Returners. Our mentor Bannon would certainly like to meet you. Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic. Terra has magical powers. That Esper seemed to react to her. Can there be some connection? Obviously. I haven't the foggiest. It just seems natural to me that I have the use of this power. But no human is born with the powers you seem to have, and... I think that kind of spooked her a little bit. I apologize. What should I do? I'm sure the Empire is going to come after you. If they get their hands on you again, the world's finished. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, right? Then I think we need to consult with Bannon. Please. Okay. To the south, there's a cave that leads to South Figaro. There it is. This music is so nostalgic. So now that we caught a little break in the story, for just a moment at least, I said I was going to do this before we started, so I'm going to do it right now. I'm actually going to look up a picture of what Magitek armor, as enemies of course, look like in this game, in the anthology version. Just so you can see a little drawing of it. Let's see, FF6 Magitek armor images. Let's see if I can find an in-game rendition. Okay, I gotta type in the anthology. Because, you know. Wow, all the in-game sprites only show the original stuff. Not seeing any images for the anthology version. This is interesting. I thought there would at least be one. Oh, well, I guess I'll just go with the concept art images then. I was looking for an in-game rendition of it, but I don't see it. I suppose I could always just freeze frame another YouTube video that probably has it. I'll just do that. And if that doesn't work, we'll just move on. Or I'll just show the concept art that I found. That's good enough. But it's basically the CGI intro. Magitech armor is what it looks like. I just thought the drawing looked really cool when it's rendered in game, so that's why I wanted to show it. See, FF6 Anthology. This one should be... It's a separate walkthrough. It probably has commentary, so I'll mute it. But this one should have the right one if it's the PlayStation version. Let's see. This is the part we just finished. Edgar's Castle. Well, that's interesting. Oh well, I'll just show the I'll just show the concept art then. I couldn't find an image. Unfortunately. It is what it is. I tried though, Lord knows I tried. Oh, that's interesting. This is a separate channel that dedicates itself to the similar things. Long plays. That's pretty neat. It's a more modern long play channel, I gotta say. Because it's, the upload is from like 2018. Yep, couldn't find it. They all look the same here. Oh well, like I said, I'll just pull up the concept art that I found. It looks pretty fucking cool. I'll settle for that then, so we can move on. Images, and then I'll move the tab over. It's a good quality one. Yeah, and it's got Terra sitting on top of it. Okay, so full screen it. Oh, that doesn't do that. Well, let me see the other images on this page. Okay, yada yada yada. Okay, nothing questionable. Good. I can just show this then. I'll just put the tab over. Yeet! It's a bit weird. It just kind of switched what Streamlabs is showing. There it is. There we go. So there you go. Just like what we saw in the CGI intro. You can see them like this in-game when you play the PS1 FF6 Anthology version. But I couldn't find any images, strangely enough. I just see the ones we saw. It's kind of odd. But whatever. Either way, I think that's really fucking cool. I'm glad they went with that model as the base design for the FF14 Magitech armor. It's fucking cool. Alright, back to the fucking playthrough. Took a little longer than I wanted it to. Thought I'd find it quick, but didn't find it at all. Just concept art. King Edgar, where are you headed? Through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. Return to the castle and tell the others we're safe. Yes, sir. Take care. He's pretty tight with his subjects. His men are loyal. They seem to admire and respect him quite a bit. Okay. Bleary and Crawley. I'm guessing Bleary are these little furry dudes. Crawley is that fucking disgusting looking thing. First little dungeon. Always starts off as a standard cave. And then the dungeons become more complex from there. And if it follows, you know, follows suit with all previous FF games, it's, well, starting with FF3. The dungeons at the beginning of the game are always short, and they just gradually get longer from there. It's partially because of a difficulty. From a game design standpoint, it's like a difficulty thing. Because you don't have a lot of HP when you're at the beginning of the game, and you don't have a lot of supplies. So like, it's really not fair for them to make you crawl a really long-ass dungeon. When you're very limited on supplies. Look, we're already done. Literally 2 fucking screens if you don't go exploring for treasure. That's it, it's over. We're here. South Figaro. Okay, so South Figaro is not another castle, it's actually just a town. I like this town music. What's this music, though? Duncan's students have no peers. The guy at the counter, he's kind of creepy. The Empire's been invading one town after the next. We're not safe here. Duncan made his son Vargas practice a strict martial arts lifestyle. Vargas resented it. Who's that little girl? Is she from the castle? Are kids allowed in here? What do you think? Oh, alright. It's a bar. I don't think so. Hey, it's Shadow! I forgot she had a doge with her. At the very least, you could give me a response. Stand back! He seems very vaguely familiar. Wait a minute. He owes allegiance to no one and will do anything for money. He comes and goes like the wind. Shadow. I always thought Shadow was a woman, though. My last playthrough, I might have seen a mistranslation and thought it was. That's Shadow. He slit his mama's throat for a nickel. Mama's throat for a nickel. A heartless mercenary? Better steer clear of him, I guess. Yeah, I guess my last playthrough many years ago, I probably misread a translation error somewhere. I always thought Shadow was, yeah. Thought they said they referred to her as she. Guess it's a dude, though. Out of the way. I gotta get this cider over to the old man. That's my job. Now scram! This is Shadow's theme song, by the way. Every character gets their own theme song in this game. It's fucking awesome. They went all out on the music budget. GP. Okay, so it is Gil. Gil's been replaced by GP in this game. I forgot about that too. Damn. I forgot more shit about FF6 than I thought. It's been years since my last playthrough of both FF5 and 6. Like, many years. Like, I think it's been over a decade or two. Maybe a decade. You know, it was like 2 decades would be the first time I played it. The Empire attacked Figaro Castle? Now we'll all be drawn into the battle. I like how we just crawled into bed with that dude just to talk to him. And then it's like, alright, we're out. So funny. You gotta love top-down, old school top-down games like this. Okay. So you can get a pair of shoes that lets you run. Sprint shoes. Yeah. Gauntlet lets you use 2 hands for 1 sword, making your swing stronger. The Dragoon boots or whatever let you use jump. So because there's no job class system in this game, they're using relics or accessories basically to substitute in certain job abilities from FF5 that, you know, are obviously not available here because there's no job class system. So that way any character can have, you know, jump from Dragoons if you just give them the right accessory. Or sprint shoes, which substitutes for dashing, which used to be a ninja ability. Things like that. It's interesting how they got around the whole not tying a... or not letting you have anyone be any job class. It's a nice workaround. They sort of... this is like their first attempt at that, and then the materia system in FF7 basically perfects that. With materia, anybody can have any combination of what used to be different job classes. So somebody can, you know, have the steal command and also use magic, you know? You'll find lots of excellent weapons, armor, and relics in our shops. I don't doubt it. I gotta say, the new Chocobo look, it's not as cute looking as in FF5 and 4. But I guess they're kind of going, you can tell by the art style, they're starting to go for a more, like, realistic vibe. Like it's heading more into the direction that you then see in FF7. They're trying to bring everything to life. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at how this is drawn. Like, it's like they were going for a lifelike feel. You know, but then the house over here and these crates are a little cartoony. You know, it's like this art style here, it kind of clashes a little bit. That's because they were trying to go into that more realism style, but they're still on Super Nintendo technology, so they can't really, you know, it's as far as they can go. Beyond Mount Colts, you'll find the Sabil mountain range. Okay. Hey, it's a boat! This ship isn't going anywhere. Damn. Well, I'm still standing on it, so I can still say, I'm on a boat! Lonely Island. I can't believe it! The Empire will smash us! Everyone's in a panic after what just happened. A green cherry. Now there's an interesting concept. Yeah, I'd say when a war breaks out, it's never pleasant news you want to hear if you're in the area where it's going to happen. Even a millionaire can be startled? This guy just gave away his wealth. There's always a nasty draft in this room. That's a hint for the secret passage. An old clock is ticking. No elixir for you, not this time. I wonder when the Pixel remaster of this game is supposed to come out. Probably not anytime soon if FF5 barely came out like 2 days ago. General Leo, huh? Magitech armor! You can see how a kid would find it pretty cool. I mean, I just spent a bunch of time searching for a, you know, remade image of it. A reimagined Magitech armor. It is pretty cool. Not so much when it's, you know, a tool of imperialism being used against you and your people. Oh, really? Challenge accepted, kid. That's not really a challenge, it's our castle. We'll find it. I'm sure Edgar knows where it is. The point is, the Empire won't find it. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. Side quest. I don't know if you can complete that side quest yet, though. I think you have to come back later for that. Character management. Know what that means. Double speed it. Uh-oh, my tablet's about to die. Mount Colts is to the east. Yeah, I think we met him already. Duncan's house. Oh, interesting. Those sprint shoes are a godsend. When we watched the FF5 playthrough, we got like, you know, we didn't have dash until much later in the game, so we had to walk a lot. What's that smell? Flowers. His favorite. These dishes, they were his favorite. And this, his favorite tea. Sabine, he was here? Hey, old man. What the? You know this guy? Of course. He left a couple of days ago after he heard Master Duncan was slain. He headed into the mountains. Oh shit. I think we just met his wife or somebody that knew them, and they were like, oh yeah, Duncan went with his disciples into the mountains. I don't think she knows that Duncan's dead, according to this guy. I heard Duncan's son, Vargas, is missing as well. I have a bad feeling about this. Thanks. Rhinotar? It's a humanoid rhinoceros. Solatonic. Steal as supplies while you can. The music. The Mountain Colts. I love how close together everything is at the beginning of each game. Huskers. They're like... I don't know, I'm trying to relate it to a real life animal, but I can't. I was like, they're like... I was gonna say like an elephant mixed with a bear. Without the trunk. Who the fuck was that? There was a shadow figure that just jumped away. Brawlers. We got hostile martial artists. Yeah, can't even talk anymore. Got hostile martial artists here. Dude, that backdrop is amazing. The misty mountain range that fades out. Trillium. What the fuck is this thing? Like a series of vines just clumped together. Side attack, which is basically a pincer attack, but the enemy's the one being pincered, not you. Dude, Edgar and Locke are on their last legs. Dude must be pretty confident, or stingy with his healing items. Whoosh. That just healed them. Take my breaks when I can. You know, they went back for something they forgot, or they decided to do a little bit of grinding. This song sounds way more intense at double speed. I'm still bopping to it. That's been the case for like most of the battle music. The fuck was that? Was that what I think it was? He waited until Terra got knocked down to below 100 health, and then he hit fight with Edgar, but he didn't just do a normal attack. Look at this. Royal Shock. 1,610 damage? Holy fucking shit, that's an enormous amount of damage for this part of the game. So that was Edgar's limit break then. I had no idea this person was going to try to showcase him like that. That's cool. Well, there you go, I just saw my first limit break. I was on autopilot for the last few battles. If he showcased anyone else's, I totally missed it. That's okay though, like I said, I'll just look up a video that shows off all of them eventually, so not a big deal. Who that? So that's why he's been leaving his characters at low health. Trying to proc the limit break. For easy kills, or just to show it off, I guess. So the limit break is a proc that you don't know if it's going to go off or not when you hit fight. So it's kind of a gamble. In FF7 and 8, you get the luxury of, you know, the game actually tells you, do you want to use the limit break? You know, you get the choice. Here it's like, hit fight and hope it happens, otherwise you're probably dead. If Locke gets hit, he's done. You see how rare it is, though? Like, I think the whole party has to be in low health. That's why he had to wait for Terra to go down in health. There's Locke's Mirager. I want to see that at normal speed, though. Locke is my favorite character, so... Oh, snap! That was fucking cool. I always want to know what his limit break looked like, now I know. And I gotta see Terra's. If the player already showed off Terra's, I fucking missed it. Such a unique combat system. Every character is their own job class, but like, you don't have to go through the whole process of learning new abilities by grinding or anything. Who's this? These assholes had to interrupt right before we talked to him. Yeah, like Edgar's tools, like it's basically like his status sort of debuff affecting but also attacks, you know, like the auto crossbow. But the noise blaster just seems to cause confusion. Who are you? Vargas. Sabine sent you, right? No. How? Hey, who are you? Sabine? Is he here? You were shadowing us earlier, right? Brilliant. And how unlucky it is that you have run into me. Oh yeah, why's that? Are you the one who killed Duncan? You asshole. Who the fuck is this? He's got bears under his control? That didn't work. Ding. I like how Edgar puts on like a helmet to use the bioblaster. Best boy Locke is down. They're all on the verge of death now. These bears are called Ipu. He's really counting on that limit break, isn't he? That's risky. Come on. What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Sounds like what he was gonna say. Mirager. Take that, asshole. Enough! Off with you now. You didn't like that one. Give it up, Vargas. Is that you, Sabine? Vargas, why'd you do it? How could you do your own father in like that? Shit. Fool. He made the mistake of choosing you as his successor. He snubbed me. His only son. No. You were the one he chose. You're a liar! Our master wanted you to be his successor, not me. He appreciated your fine spirit. Enough of your lies. Now have a taste of my superior technique. Mortal Attack Blizzard Fist. Oh shit. Ah, Sabine! The master taught you well. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and fate will send you to your doom. So there's some rivalry here, obviously. Phew, I'm tired of this. Is he still on very low health because of what Locke did? Yeah. Time to put an end to this! The master's teachings. Must use a blitz technique. Choose blitz, press the control pad left, right, left. Then press the A button. Oh, you gotta learn Street Fighter moves for this. How to use blitz. Choose blitz and press the A button. When the cursor appears, enter your technique. Using the control pad, press left, right, and left again. For the one that he told you to. Finally, press the A button to engage the attack. If you make a mistake, nothing will happen. Relax, there's no need to hurry. Choose blitz, press the control pad left, right, left. Then press A. They keep reminding you. I wonder if it's the only way to win. Come on, Sabine! There's no going back. Pummel. What the? He already taught you that? If only you hadn't been in such a rush for power. And he's dead. Sabine! Big brother? The brothers are reunited. Younger brother? At first glance, I thought he was some bodybuilder who had strayed from his gym. Bodybuilder! I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, brother, what are you doing here? We're on the way to the Sabile Mountains. To the Returner hideout, no doubt. Yep, that's the one. I've been watching from afar, hoping that the world might regain some sanity. You and me both, Sabine. You and me both. At this rate, Figaro will be reduced to a puppet state. That's probably the idea that the Empire has. Our time to strike back has arrived. The Empire is going to pay for what it has done. Think a bear like me could help you in your fight? You'd join us? Sabine! I think Duncan would rest easier if he knew his disciple played a part in bringing peace to the world. Let's get going. I like how much he trivialized that boss fight by just making Locke use his limit break. The Mirager. Sabine only had to do one attack, a scripted attack, to defeat him because of that. It's pretty clever, but it's also a risky strat. Locke could have died. I'll go for like another 9 minutes or so. And then I'll cut it because I gotta go to bed. Trillium, Tusker, and Serpius. Serpius must be those birds. I like that I finally had a place where I could legitimately throw in that stupid Predator reference between Arnold Schwarzenegger and that guy from the movie. When Vargas was like, come on, what's the matter? I was like, hold on a second. That's like verbatim what Arnold says to that guy. And he goes, Dylan, you son of a bitch! And they fucking like start arm wrestling spontaneously midair. Their big ass melon arms. And he's just like, what's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Of course, I have to see a line like that and then I get reminded of that shit. I'm never gonna forget it, man. This shit's too funny. Look at that. Skipping past the save point like a Chad. This dude definitely knows what he's doing. So I'm hoping that means this is going to be a smooth ride. Unlike FF5's playthrough, that was a mess. That was a shit show. That was basically a 20-hour car crash. Was it? 2 times 7? 14? Yeah, almost 20 hours. It was 2.5 hours each, so yeah. That was a 20-hour car crash. Point is, we made it through though, right? That's all that counts. We made it through. And yeah, like I said before, the next time I go through these games, I'll probably be playing the... No, I will be playing the Pixel remasters that they are still in the process of releasing. Should be fun. wonder where they're headed. Maybe they're going back to town to tell like Duncan's family about what happened to him. Shadow's gone. No way, I misremembered that. I misremembered the hell out of Shadow being a woman. It's actually a dude. It doesn't quite stop bothering me. I'm kind of like, how did I? Did I just play a badly translated game? Unless the anthology version is fucked up like that. I don't know. I don't think so though. I don't know. Sabine, where's Vargas? Where's my husband? Shit. We got some sad news. Master was Vargas. I'll never understand Vargas. Fortunately, my husband taught his most secret techniques to you. This poor old lady, man. She just lost her husband and her son. Her only child. Like, her husband was killed by their kid, and then Sabine had to kill him, the son, in self-defense. This is tragic, man. For 10 years, you've treated me like a son. I am eternally grateful. Sabine's pretty much all she's got left now. I feel sad for Duncan's wife. It's fucking horrible that things ended that way. Well, pretty much gonna cut the stream here, but I'll go ahead and wait until they're done with character management. They don't use the optimum option. They manually change their gear. Optimum is basically, you know, recommended gear button in FF14. Again, I still think it's crazy. They supposedly didn't have that button in the early days of FF14. I'm just like, what? If they had it for old school RPGs like this, why not? But then again, I can easily, and I do, criticize the next few Final Fantasies for not having the same thing. I guess they might have had their reasons though. The materia system in FF7 meant your characters were so customizable there really wasn't an optimum gear button, because it all depended on how you built them, what kind of materia you equipped them with. And 8's junction system means there was no equipment. 9, I think that's the one that brings back the optimize or optimum button, so you can put in the best in slot for all the characters. The recommended gear button, because that one has a... I believe FF9's growth system is... abilities are attached to your equipment, weapons and armor. And as the longer you use that equipment, you gain like ability points that you can eventually master the abilities attached to that equipment. So then you can keep the ability permanently, and you don't have to... you no longer have to wear that piece of clothing or weapon to actually keep using that ability. You keep it forever, basically. Reminds me a lot of... well, they basically reused that system a little bit for learning abilities in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. But it was with commands, because that's the battle system they had. It's the same thing, though. You master the command with that ability attached to it, you get to keep the ability forever. Pretty cool system. Not bad. Certainly more intuitive and straightforward than the junction system from FF8. Not enough money. Sorry, dude. No chocobo for you. Alright, perfect. We're gonna stop it here. Actually, I'll wait till he's at the cave. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna head to bed. So that's it for me for now. But, there we go. Our first 2 hours of Final Fantasy VI all done. We've started the really long journey, but the really long but awesome journey that is FF6. I'm looking forward to the rest of this playthrough. It's a fun one. It's a fun game. I personally, whenever I played it, I only ever got bored towards the end when you're supposed to start collecting all the characters again after, you know, the big catastrophe happens and all that stuff and everybody gets separated. Because at that point, the game basically becomes an open world RPG with little to no guidance. And it's really grindy because the monsters are all tough as hell. And you start with literally just one character, I think. And you have to, like, collect everyone again. And so your party, you can't really use the party you want to use until you've collected all the characters, or at least the ones you want. And they're all separated in, like, unique side quests and dungeons. Some of them can be pretty fucking hard. And I said Locke was my favorite character, and he's locked behind a pretty hard dungeon in the end game. But yeah, it's difficult to collect everyone because it's all considered a side quest. You can actually beat the game without collecting everyone. But that part of the game is it really slows to a crawl if you don't know what you're doing when it's a blind playthrough. And even after I beat the game once and did it again, it still was difficult for me because partially I think was because I didn't grind enough. I never ran away from battles. I always fought everything, but I never actually took the time to grind a lot at certain times, at certain parts of the game where I think it was necessary to do that. Otherwise, you're underpowered. And so I think that's why I started having trouble with a lot of endgame enemies. They would kill me a lot. There was this. I hate the brain pans, which are, I forgot what they're called in FF14, but they're those big ass heads you see in the Stormblood areas in the Far East. When they open their mouths, you see like spikes on their tongues or whatever. They're literally just heads with big ass ears that are just like walking around like blobs. They're called brain pans in FF6. Oh my god, they don't let you run away from battles, and then their attacks are pretty deadly. And I remember that was a part that was a nightmare for me because I had so much trouble with it. They just kept killing me over and over, and I was just like, oh my god, this game sucks. Which it doesn't. It's just I didn't know how to play. I didn't know the best strategy to use against certain enemies and all that stuff. I didn't really know how to use the characters that well. But it was frustrating getting that far into the game, all the way to the end. Hours and hours of playing, and then reaching like almost a brick wall like that. And having to stop to grind, and even grinding was hard because I was under-leveled or just wasn't playing correctly. But all of that is to say, you know, I had a bad experience. So that's kind of why I get bored towards the end game. But actually watching speedrunners, and probably from watching this guy, when they get to the end game, watching how they play is probably going to help me for my next playthrough. So I'll be like, oh, so that's how you deal with these enemies, you know? So I'm looking forward to that. That'll definitely help a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much one of the main reasons why I decided I would just do a Let's Watch, or watch a playthrough basically, of the older Final Fantasy games that I'm not familiar with. Because I didn't want to like start streaming them, playing them myself, and then hit a brick wall and we get stuck. And then it takes like days to get past it because I have to figure out what to do, or how to get good, so to say, how to play the game better. But so like I said, once we're done with Final Fantasy 6, I'll actually take over, and I'll actually start playing from Final Fantasy 7 all the way to 14, with the exception of 13. Don't have the game, but I never played it either, so I'm just as unfamiliar with that game as I am with these ones. More so. So that'll be another blind playthrough, so I'm looking forward to that, because, you know, it'll be a new experience, story-wise at least. Anyway, that's it for me. I've rambled enough. Thanks everyone for the follows and everything. If you enjoyed any of this, go ahead and hit follow, like, and subscribe if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube. And thank you all for joining me tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow or whenever I stream next, which will hopefully be tomorrow, but we'll see. If not, the day after. Trying to stream a little bit more often, and for longer too. But is that everything? Yeah, no big announcements. I'm good. Okay. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please take care of yourselves and be well. Stay safe out there. And until then, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wish you all well. Peace. And don't worry, I'll put in the outro music. Everybody loves that shit. By that I mean I love that shit. I'm so cringy. Oh well. Wouldn't have it any other way.